Hey John, what are you thinking about?
Fucking dumb shit, probably. We back. We back in action.
Yeah,
Well,
welcome.
fucking.
It's been a bit.
What is this even called?
Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast. That's what this is called, believe it or not. You heard it here.
We back.
We
Back.
didn't die.
Full glory.
We're both still alive.
Mm.
We had Thanksgiving break, so we didn't record then.
And somebody
And
got
then-
sick.
I had an ear infection. Couldn't fucking hear at all. It was terrible.
You had to throw gang signs to communicate.
Yeah, dude.
So we should probably catch up then on what the hell happened.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Haircut
Oh,
reveal.
shit. Yeah, he's got
My head
less
is
hair.
fucking small and round and full of bullshit. I look stupid.
Yep. A little bit.
No, but I get my hair cut like this twice a year, just all the way down, and I appreciate it. It's helpful because now I don't have to worry about it not cooperating with my head. Now it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
But my favorite hair is it gets about an inch long, or inch or two longer than this. It's like perfect because it's manageable and I look sexy as fuck. So in a couple months' time,
You'll know.
oh yes.
I got new glasses. They're on my face. You guys haven't seen these before. Yep. New shape. New look. I don't
New
hate
you.
it. Yeah. No, maybe. I don't fucking know. Did you do anything spectacular for Thanksgiving? Did you give thanks and shit?
No.
No.
With the Thanksgiving dinner at my fucking aunt and uncles they hosted this year. It changes sometimes who's hosting,
Yeah.
but my whole family on my mom's side got together. We had Thanksgiving. Usually we have a Thanksgiving with my family on my father's side, but we didn't this year. I don't know if it's they're on a cruise or something. They're usually traveling. They're retired.
Yeah.
And then we had Thanksgiving with just the immediate family, my little brother, his fiance, and then everybody. Black
Everybody
Friday
else.
shopping.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get any goodies?
Yes, I did.
That's awesome. Black Friday was fucking not a big hit this year. It was some bullshit.
There was a good deal on Xboxes, though.
No,
Which I got.
Those are fucking defective.
They are, actually. Yeah, I have to, every time I got an Xbox, Series S, so I could play fucking Halo. I got it. It's behind this somewhere.
He's lying. He doesn't actually own it. He's just bragging because he thinks it's cool.
I don't want to show off all the fucking dirty dishes, but no, fuck you. You challenged me. Move your big blue ass.
I refuse to.
Look, right there.
That's just a box.
It has an X on it. It's an Xbox Series S. Them things is fucking tiny as shit.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a quarter of the size of my PS5. Fucking small. Fucking small.
I could fit like 6 of those in my PC.
I could put one in my penis hole, I think.
Wow. He must be flexible.
Not really. I don't know why I fucking just said that either. But yeah, I got one of them. It was on sale, $250. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. But I have to fucking sign
But
into the
kinda
internet every
bad.
time I turn the thing on. I have to re-sign into my Wi-Fi network because it's a piece of shit. Oh boy.
Forgets it was connected to the internet 5 minutes ago. Like, every time.
Yeah. But once I get connected, I'm there forever. And like, lag is not really a thing. So that's something. Like on my PS5, I can't run it on the 2G
Yeah.
because it just doesn't. I'll be playing any video game at 1,000 ping. The Xbox can only run on the 2G because it does not recognize that the 5G is a network for some reason. And I have pretty good connection when it connects, so it's great.
Oh.
Yeah. Christmas shopping, I did a lot of that. Cyber Monday sales.
Yeah.
Didn't really get a lot of sales on the shit that I was buying for, but comes with the territory.
Yeah, I was kind of a lazy piece of shit all fucking Thanksgiving weekend. I played Battlefield like the whole time.
There you go.
Didn't leave my bed. I just fucking sat there. Played games.
There you go.
I went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving dinner. Had a cousin come over that I hadn't seen in a hot minute.
Hot potato.
We didn't really do a lot. Just kind of had food, and cousin came over. You'd think that we hadn't seen him in a while. There'd be some conversation and shit. Nah, we just watched Hallmark movies and talked shit on Hallmark movies. That's what we do in my fucking household.
Fuck yeah. We watched a bunch of Christmas shit
Yeah, well, I mean,
at my Thanksgiving.
that's all Hallmark is. It's Christmas movies, too.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I disagree with anything to do with Christmas on the day of Thanksgiving. You can start after Thanksgiving, but anything before or on is bullshit. We watched fucking Grinch, me and my cousins.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, why the fuck are we watching this? Like, because it's the best movie ever made. And I said, absolutely the fuck not. That isn't Jim Carrey. That's not Jim Carrey. It was the animated one done by the people who made the Minions movies. It's not a bad Grinch movie. It's just a little too lighthearted.
Yeah.
Fucking gays AIDS. And we was watching that, and I'm like, no more Christmas movies. So we watched Garfield, the live action one with Bill Murray as the voice of Garfield. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Travesty of a movie.
Yeah. Spotify dropped their like
Wrapped
their Wrapped
for 2023. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got.
What the fuck? Did you just revert to caveman on me?
You got you. What you want? You want? I don't know.
Yeah, yours is kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Your Spotify Wrapped. Yeah.
The top 5 songs, all being from the exact same album. It's like, well, a new album dropped. Avenged Sevenfold released a new album in June, so I've been listening the fuck out of that. Because at first I didn't like it, and it's grown on me since then. I absolutely love it. So it was funny. Those were my top songs of the year. I listened to one of them, I guess, 50 times. But that was the single they released first before the album. So, you know. Jesus. I listened significantly less than I did last year in terms of like sheer numbers, but I increased my status in the fan community. Last year I was in the 1% top fans for Avenged Sevenfold listeners. I'm in the top 0.5% now.
Holy crap.
I'm the best.
What was your other top artist? It was like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, it was Avenged Sevenfold.
Slipknot, then
Slipknot
Korn.
it was Avenged Sevenfold, Trivium.
Oh, Trivium, then Slipknot.
Then Korn, and then
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, yeah, because it was. I made a Halloween playlist, and it was basically just Rob Zombie songs.
You know,
so, and I listened to that for a whole month straight.
It dubbed you the collector.
Oh yeah, it gave us call signs. Spotify Rock handed out call signs. I'm the collector. Last year I was the connoisseur.
Ooh.
Fancier. Now I'm the collector. It sounds a little more metal. What did you get for your fucking all your shit? Your singing and the songings and your.
Yeah, my top artist was Korn this year, followed by I want to say it was Slipknot and System of a Down. And then Avenged Sevenfold was on there too. I think that was my number 5 slot. I'm blanking on what number 4 was. Oh, it was Royal Blood. Royal Blood was number 4. The only thing that I got like top listener in at all was the Joe Rogan Experience. I'm a 6% top 6% listener just because I listen to every episode that comes out.
How many? Like 110,000 hours or something? Minutes was it? No, minutes.
Oh, yeah, I don't fucking remember. It was a big number.
It was a big fucking number. Must have been 110,000 minutes. I'm thinking that's correct.
Yeah.
What was the call sign that Spotify gave you?
Oh, I was the shapeshifter. Ooh. Yeah.
That's our new podcast names, by the way. No longer is it John and Skylar. It is Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter.
And the Collector.
The Collector.
The Collector.
Gotta keep it consistent.
Shapeshifter and the Collector. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, today we are going to be talking about cults.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Fuck you, audio-only listeners. You don't get to see the funny faces I did. That's why you need to check us out on Spotify and YouTube.
True. Hey,
the
speaking of
videos.
that, we got 3 subscribers now on YouTube.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, but Brett's the other one, and my buddy Kostia is number 3.
We fucking grow it, baby. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah,
Housekeeping. Let's do our topic for the day. Is
Yeah.
our 10th episode.
it is.
We back.
We hit double digits.
We are gonna talk about
Cults. Not the cults that you've probably heard of. We're skipping over the ones that are well known.
like
right?
the Manson cult,
Yeah, the Manson family.
Waco.
Texas. Yep. People drinking the Kool-Aid. We're
Kool-Aid
skipping
drinkers.
those ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
The blacks.
What?
I can't say that.
Oh my god.
that cult.
Yeah.
My bad.
During researching this, there's a lot of cults that just copycat other cults. It's a very, very similar process. So I skipped over a lot of those. You won't get bored listening to the same fucking thing over and over again. Somebody goes, I'm Jesus. You should listen to what I have to say. Let me fuck you. And then when things get rocky,
Mass suicide.
mass suicide, right?
Hence the Kool-Aid drinking.
Fucking every cult, dude, like has the same fucking steps. We tried to find the ones that don't do that, right? They might do one of those things, but ideally it's not all 3, right? Like it's gonna be unique, some weird ones. Let's jump into it.
I have not seen this list yet, so I'm gonna be reacting
Yeah.
with fresh eyes. So I'm right there with you, listeners. You can live vicariously through me in this moment. Let's get into it.
All right. The first one is called the Angels Landing Cult. It was a compound that was just outside of Wichita, Kansas, where a man named Castro convinced people that he was an angel who could see the future. He would then take out large life insurance policies on his followers, and they would suspiciously die.
Suspiciously.
Yeah, suspiciously.
That's the one. Suspiciously die.
Yeah,
And would make money off
he
of
would
them.
make money off.
Oh shit.
That
You
was
out
his
here
cult. Like,
fucking
I can see the future, and the future is you're gonna die, and I'm gonna make money.
this a man named Castro.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Isn't that just communism? Castro, Cuba, communism.
okay,
I don't know.
yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
I'm trying to string together word association in my thought process. No, this man's an entrepreneur, a lot like the serial killer episode, where all those people were just trying to turn a buck. It's the same kind of
He was on that
entrepreneurism.
fucking Sigma grind set.
Sigma fucking grinds it. Castro from Wichita, Kansas.
Right?
Angel's Landing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an angel.
Who can see the future?
Why? How did you convince these people of this shit? Like, you can't just use words. Like, there has to be
No,
like
you
some
just-
actions
You gotta be a really good talker
and some actions.
and probably be attractive.
Oh,
And
true.
you're using an already established framework, right? Religion's already a thing.
Oh yeah, true.
They've already got people that have dedicated themselves completely, wholeheartedly to religion that believe in angels and stuff like that. They can't prove you're not an angel. Right? Like,
Have you seen biblical? What's the fucking word? Lore, not lore
The
accurate.
lore.
Bible accurate angels and shit.
yeah, yeah.
Them are fucking creepy. They got
Creepy
like
as hell.
fucking like 18 eyes on
Yeah.
their body. Fucking. I don't think this man was an angel.
No. Most
I think-
definitely not.
He was a guy named Castro.
And he was killing people for money.
Making
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurism. That's
Yeah.
the American dream, baby. What's the next one?
We'll read about this guy too. I don't think he like fucked his people and shit like
Oh
that
wait,
either.
shit, no.
Yeah, he wasn't abusive. He just kill you for money.
He wasn't abusive, just murdery.
Yeah.
So good cult leader, yay or nay? I think yay. Just don't be a dumbass and
Get caught. Yeah.
die
He was very
suspiciously.
flashy though. That's the thing. They were saying he lived a lavish lifestyle. He spent them life insurance checks just balling out of control. Right? That's just like doubling down on you're an angel, right? You know, I can see the future.
That's why I have all this money.
I have exactly.
Well, maybe he was right though. Maybe he actually was an angel. I can see the future. I know all of you are going to die. I'm just gonna make a little money off of it. So
Yeah.
Shit, maybe.
Who knows?
We should go find him.
I think he's dead.
Fuck. God damn it.
You want to read the second one?
I'll
here?
read the second one.
All
The
right.
Church of the Lamb of God. Not to be confused with the band.
Maybe they got their
Lamb of
name
God.
from this. Who knows?
Maybe. God made a lot of lambs, if you believe in such a thing.
Bah.
Irville
Yeah.
is his name. LeBron. Oh, LeBaron. Irville LeBaron, a.k.a. the Mormon Manson. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Created a religious cult in Chihuahua, Mexico, where he prophetized blood atonement, or the belief that killing sinners was acceptable. He then convinced his followers to be his own personal hit squad, killing up to 20 people on his behalf. I get why they call him the Mormon Manson. Interesting.
Yeah.
Everil, that's a Mormon name.
Yeah.
LeBaron. Fucking motherfucker's a leader or something.
He had like 20-something wives and had like 50 kids with him too.
God damn.
Yeah. That was
God
before
damn.
he got caught fucking with his hit squad.
We out here capping sinners for Jesus in Chihuahua, Mexico. Olale. So not a motherfucking entrepreneur,
No.
but a crusader nonetheless. Cheers to Avril LeBaron. The Crusades. Finally.
You gotta get other people to do your dirty work.
Purge the sinners with fire!
Arms. Firearms.
Fire! Plus arms. Burn out the heretics.
Okay. The next one's a little fucked up. A little bit more fucked up than the other ones, but here we go. It was called The Family. This was Australia's most famous cult. Annie Hamilton Bryn convinced people that she was the reincarnation of Jesus. And convinced her followers to give their children to her as gifts so that she could use them to create a master race that would survive the apocalypse. When the kids didn't live up to her high standards, she would beat them, starve them, or dose them with LSD.
As any caring parent would do to the master race children.
She was forging adoption papers
Ah.
and giving it to fucking her followers. So it wasn't like legal.
Oh, I know.
It-
She's just like,
not
give me your
above board.
kids
It
for
was
this
just
piece of paper.
yeah, it felt official because she had a piece of paper that they signed and stuff, but it wasn't legit. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, she was trying to, do the Aryan thing. Started when they're young. You know?
Fucking respect. Blonde hair, blue eyes, baby.
I think she was a yoga instructor too.
Oh,
I
fucking
believe.
course she
Yeah.
was a yoga
Yeah.
instructor. Like, no, of course. Of course she was a fucking yoga instructor. Of course. Fucking Starbucks.
I don't know
Fucking-
how you talk somebody into be like, hey, you should
Give
give
me
me
your
your kid
child.
so I can fucking create.
A master race that will survive the apocalypse. Fucking okay. Like, not I
Sign
for a
me
piece
up.
of paper. Yeah, definitely not. There's have to be a little more to the reincarnation of Jesus. Could be a selling point for some folk. Me
Yeah.
personally would need a little more convincing or a large check. Like, fucking kids is expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for all the food, the fucking hospital bullshit, the fucking schooling. Shit's costly. And then, yeah, I would want at least $15 million before I sign my kid over for a piece of paper that was not legally binding. Dosing them with LSD. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like a punishment.
Hell, is it? Is it? Is it? The CIA was doing that to fucking amp people the fuck up.
She was using it as a punishment, though. Like, if you were
She-
being bad,
she
you're
goes
like,
somewhere-
you're going to another dimension, bitch.
I banish you to the shadow realm. But do you think she was just like giving them LSD and locking them in a fucking room somewhere?
I
and
hope
just
so.
trip balls. Or would she fuck with them too? She'd be like tapping
She was
on
probably
the walls.
beating them.
Spiders are everywhere.
She was probably beating their ass while they were trying.
Yikes! I had a buddy who did LSD and
Yeah.
watched Insidious. Did I talk about that already on
I
the
don't know
podcast?
if you talked about it on the podcast.
Motherfucker
but-
was by himself in his room, dark everywhere, popped some LSD. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna watch Insidious. Because it's one of the scariest movies ever made, I guess. I watched it, and yeah, plenty of jump scares, but it gets less scary the more you watch it. Anyway, he watched it, fucking tripping balls, and he started seeing that demon motherfucker that looked like Darth Maul, like everywhere. Literally, he'd look and it'd be right there. He's like, ah! He said, no, don't do it.
Do not recommend.
Me and a buddy and him all rewatched it afterwards, after he
Yeah.
told us this. And he was watching, he's like, I'm getting fucking flashbacks. Like, this motherfucker's here, dude. This shit was wild. Don't watch horror movies while tripping on any hallucinogens, boys and girls. Don't fucking do it. All right. The movement for the restoration of the then commandments of the 10. You
Yeah.
motherfucker put an H in there. The movement. Let me restart. The movement for the restoration of the 10 commandments of God. A religious sect out of Uganda, that's in Africa, by the way, site of the largest killings of humans done by lions ever known, by the way.
Cool.
A pair of lions killed some 50, 60 people.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah, just eating them.
Just for fun?
Well, they had some sort of genetic disorder where they couldn't, like they could only eat. Like they developed cravings for like human flesh or something. Like they couldn't eat anything else. Like they tried it and they're like, we need to eat this only, or some kind of thing like that.
They were autistic.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Autistic lions. There's a movie about it. You could go watch it. It's a good movie.
Okay.
Inaccurate as fuck. Fantastic movie. It's called The Ghost in the Darkness. It's in Uganda. Watch that shit. It's great. It's old as fuck. Anyway. Dude. A religious sect out of Uganda taught their followers to follow the 10 Commandments in order to survive the
apocalypse.
The apocalypse! Jesus. That they claimed would happen on March 17th, 2000. When this didn't happen, they burnt down their church with the followers inside, killing around 530 people to avoid the repercussions that come with lying about their predictions.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. So they're like, guys, the world's ending on March 17th. Why? Because 3 plus 17 is 20. What happens with a 20 and 2 zeros? You get 2,000. It's like when the world was going to end on December 12th.
Yeah.
Or 21st, 2012.
Yeah.
12/21/12. The world will end. And then it fucking didn't. And people were like, oh my God, what? It didn't end. Or Y2K. Same kind of shit. The world doesn't end, people. It'll go on forever. You will have to pay your taxes. And if you don't pay your taxes, the government will leave you in a building and burn you.
down.
Yeah. Fucking what? 530 people got locked in this building.
They were just going to church.
And they fucking burnt
This
it down.
was just the pastor. It was hardly a cult. The dude's just like, follow the 10 Commandments. It only got culty when he decided, fuck, I have to pick a day that the world's going to end.
The world is going to end this day.
And
And instead of trying to figure out something like, oh, sorry, boys, lost in translation.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm a century off.
Exactly.
Like anything like that. Like if you
No.
can convince 530 people that they need to go to your church, like you could easily convince them that you made a mistake. Like, come on. Like, sorry,
Oh, I misinterpreted the scripture.
it. God
Yeah.
visited me last night.
Yeah.
It's not March 17th, 2000. It's March 2000 of 17. Or so, like fucking something like that. Yeah. We
March
have to go back in
17th,
time.
20,000.
Sorry, it was in the Jewish calendar. Something,
Yeah.
But no, they're instead like, oh, fucking lock them and light it. Fucking, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they boarded up the windows and the doors and shit and burnt that shit down.
You ever see that Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot?
No.
Okay, Revolutionary War movie. Not the same kind of thing. The British people found this little town of American colonists that were helping the revolutionaries, Mel Gibson and his crew.
Okay.
And they figured it out, and they're like, fuck it, lock them all in the church, lock the church, burn the church down.
Yep.
So, moral of the story, don't get locked at a church, boys and girls. It'll probably burn the fuck down.
Always leave the doors in churches slightly ajar for your
for
your safety.
For your safety. Don't let people lock you in a church.
Okay.
All right.
This next one gets a little wild.
I'm excited.
It's called the Ant Hill Kids.
All right.
Okay. I think it's Roe or Rach. Roe Therault was a preacher who convinced his followers.
Rock.
You think it's just Rock?
Yeah, it's Rock.
Okay, Rock Therault was a preacher. He convinced his followers that the world would end on February 17th, 1979. I don't know why both of them chose the 17th, but they fucking
2
did.
plus 17 is 19 plus 7 from the February, also 9 from 2 plus 7 and 17.
He justified it on air live. All right. He claimed to be receiving messages from God and that he needed to start a healthy living clinic in Quebec so they could all be saved. He then moved his followers into tents on a hill and ordered them to start building a town for him. Rock eventually became a violent alcoholic and began torturing his followers by performing drunken surgeries and having followers shoot and beat other followers so he could show them how he could heal them.
Fuck yeah, I like this guy. A wild time.
Yeah.
Drunken surgeries? Hell yeah, dude.
He was removing
bullets.
Not bullets.
Chunks of
appendages. He was like cutting off people's legs to show that he could reattach them because he's like a holy man.
Legos.
He was having his followers like beat other followers with sledgehammers and shit so that he could heal them and prove that he was a man of God.
Did he ever actually heal anybody?
I don't think so, dude.
Then how did these people be like after the first gunshot wound?
Scared of him. They sold all their belongings and moved into a fucking town that wasn't even built yet. They're called the Ant Hill Kids because they were supposed to work together like ants to build a fucking house. Essentially. Yeah, no. And then they got caught because one of the followers had a baby and she decided to leave it outside in the snow rather than bring it inside because she was scared this motherfucker was going to hurt her baby to prove that he could heal the baby or whatever. But it froze to death outside. And then the police caught wind of the shit that was going down and he got busted.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't have kids while in a cult. Problem solved. Your
Well,
cult will never get caught if you don't reproduce.
Reading there is several cults or whatever where like the big point of control was you can't have kids unless you have my permission.
And my cum.
Yeah, and my cum. Exactly.
You.
There's a one lady. She didn't like do anything crazy. She was just like a religious zealot that claimed that she was,
Jesus
or something. And her big thing was, you can't have kids unless I say you have kids. And you have to pay me to have kids. And then once you have the kid, you gotta give the kid to me so that I can raise it and train it, and then I'll give it back to you.
Oh, was that the Aryan fucking
no, that wasn't
master race bitch?
No. This
LSD dosing?
This is a different lady.
Ooh, is she on this list?
No, she's not on this. I skipped over her.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a good guy.
Yeah.
Injure so I can heal. It's like you just became a cleric and wants to fucking practice his spells. Like for real. I'm a man of God.
Yeah.
Cleric.
Mm-hmm.
You're hurt. I mean,
I hurt you. Now I'm gonna fix you.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's just fucking what's it called? Job security. Doctors need to start shooting people.
Just walk into the raving room with a cough and they cap your ass. Oh God! Call insurance.
Let me help you. You're hurt.
Get on the phone with insurance. We got another big claim coming in.
Jesus Christ.
I'll let you read our last one here.
Freedomites. Russian cult. Strutsky Sutkabli. A Russian cult that believed in three things: communal living, nudity, and anarchy. I like the sound of this already. They were famous for holding all-nude public demonstrations and the burning and bombing of buildings while naked to show their disdain for the government. Fuck yeah, my kind of people, dude. Fuck yeah, I fuck with that a lot. What the fuck, dude? Nothing like saying fuck you to the government and then taking the clothes that the government bought you, right? Throwing them on the ground and blowing up their shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We need more fucking people like that. More naked people running around.
There's another
blowing shit up.
There's another Russian cult that I didn't put on here that like convinced people that they needed to go into a cave and live there. And then he didn't go into the cave and fucking left.
Get trolled and fucking
2 people died in the cave. Somebody died of cancer and somebody died of starvation.
Oh.
And then the bodies were rotting, and the rest of the followers are like, we should probably leave before like the fumes from these bodies get us too.
Jesus Christ. Oh, they didn't leave after they didn't, like, I would have left the second that, like, 2 days in, if that bitch wasn't in there, I'd have been like, fuck no, nah, he's rickrolling us right now. We're not supposed to be in this fucking cave.
Yeah.
He's got a room in the Hampton. Like, come on. He's not in the fucking caves.
He was doing it for the lulz.
For real. Motherfucker was trolling like a bitch. But no, the fucking Russian cult believe in the nudity, anarchy, and communal. I like that. That's good. That, yes. Post-apocalyptic, if I became like ruler of a town, that's exactly what we would do. We'd say, fuck the government, even though the world's ended. Fuck the government, and everybody's naked. Like, yes, 100% yes. The fuck? Yeah. All right, now is the time for us to construct our own cults.
I think so, yeah. All
right, let's do it. You go first, so I think about mine a little bit more.
Right. I think if I did a cult, it would be like, instead of using religion, I'd be convincing people that taking copious amounts of hallucinogens is the way that you get to see the afterlife before you're dead, you know? So I'm going to convince my followers to just do ass loads of drugs and then make them paint or something, right? Like, you need to draw the shit that you see on the other side, and then I just sell that on the side. So I'm making money, I'm handing out drugs. You know, I don't have to
go the entrepreneur route.
Yeah. And they're not gonna like revolt or anything. I don't need to kill anybody. Like, if the fucking drugs mess them up too much, like, we'll just let them out, go in a field or something. You know, see you later. You're getting a little too wild.
So
you're fired. Get out of here.
You're just gonna convince your followers that you're Joe Rogan. Like, what? Guys, you need to take mushrooms. Right now. It's good for your testosterone. Eat some elk meat.
No. You're taking LSD, whether you wanted to or not, and you're exploring the realm.
I'd join that.
Yeah.
I'd join that in a heartbeat. Yeah, if it was like free LSD.
But it's like a commune. Like,
if it was like free hallucinogens, it'd be like, hey,
that's the only thing that's free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll give you a tent like the other guy did.
Yeah.
You trip balls, and you sit in the tent, and you fucking color.
Yes. Like, what? Fuck yeah. I would sign up for that immediately. No question. Just camping? Hallucinogens, drugs, and
coloring.
Yes, dude.
It's a therapy retreat if you think about it.
You're going the entrepreneur route and no religion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's my call.
Okay.
Similar to the Freedomites, where there's all communal living.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm gonna buy a house like the Waco people.
Okay.
I'm gonna build underground fucking everything
It's like a
everywhere.
fortress, though.
Literally a
Wasn't even
compound,
house.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a compound. There's fences. There's like underground tunnels. Fuck it. We use the underground tunnels to connect into those really underground tunnels of like large metropolitan areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the stuff that's below the sewers.
Yeah.
You watching
yeah.
those fucking urban exploration videos? Those.
Yeah.
Where they, yes. Those tunnels. We tunnel into
The
those
maintenance tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tunnel into those, and that's how we get everywhere. We spread the word.
Oh.
And the big pull for this is not only are we like saying, hey, you don't have to pay taxes here in our cult.
Yeah.
Because I will have gotten us legal sovereign recognition from the U.S. government that we are our own nation.
You're a tribe or something. Right?
Therefore, we're not allowed to trade with, like, in the U.S. or do anything like that. We need passports to enter and exit the country. But that's
It
why
doesn't
we're
matter.
tunneling.
You're a mole person.
Yes,
Like,
we're mole people with a compound in fucking Oregon. Fucking compound. We're gonna be called the Hot Potato Clan.
Hot potato.
Hot
clan.
Potato Clan, yeah. Because our fucking whole thing while we're tunneling underground, because we need to develop echolocation in order to see underground all the time. We're just gonna go hot potato, and somebody's gonna respond. Echolocation. And how I'm gonna attract people is similar to yours. Free drugs. Like, I'll get them. Like, I'll make them.
Yeah,
I'll make the
yeah.
drugs. Carve some acacia bark. Give them some DMT. Grow some peyote. Grow
Yeah.
some weed.
Yeah, there you go.
Alcohol will ferment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to attract a bunch of, like, industrial, like, professionals first. You know, because we need a
shit.
good
Yeah.
foundation, infrastructure.
Yo.
We need actual doctors, teachers, you know, construction people, scientists, shit like that.
Shovels.
Yeah. So I'm going to get those people. All of this is contingent on me winning the lottery in order to pay all these people
Yeah.
right
yeah.
off the rip.
Okay.
Like, I'll give you 60,000 right now to just join the fucking
the hot potato clan.
the hot potato clan, and then we'll hot potato. We'll grow potatoes underground.
Well, one of the ones I didn't include in here
True underground potatoes.
did not, but they targeted like intellectuals and stuff. I believe it was Japan that this happened in. Could have been, I think it's Japan. But they targeted like smart people.
Yeah.
And their whole cult was like they were trying to cause World War III by doing terrorist attacks. And their most famous one is they did a sarin gas attack on a fucking train and killed a bunch of people.
I think I remember hearing about
And they
that.
were
The
trying to pretend like they're the Americans or whatever.
trying to run a
yeah.
false flag off. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the whole cult, and then they got caught. It was like, what the fuck, you guys?
What are you guys doing?
yeah, yeah, but
You're
they had like chemists and fucking engineers and stuff that they convinced to join this cult that
Jesus.
got like radicalized. And it was wild.
Yeah, I would get some people for infrastructure for sure. Get some smart
Yeah,
motherfuckers in
yeah.
there, and try to figure out a way to lure them to be tailored to the individual. Be like, oh hey, you like never get to see your kids because your wife left. We're gonna take your kids and you can hang out with them all the time, or something, you know, something. And
Down in the tunnel.
in the tunnels.
Yeah.
And then tying back to the Freedomites people, it's communal living.
Yeah.
Everyone's naked, of course.
Oh, okay.
Well, not everybody. It's like I get to pick and choose who's naked.
Oh, you're just like, you're making me angry. Take off your clothes.
Literally,
now.
literally, it'll
Yeah,
be like a
yeah.
form of like punishment.
There
Oh,
you go.
you're being a dumb piece of shit. You have to be naked for the rest of the
Go
year.
down in the fucking hole.
Naked. And you can't shower.
Oh,
And the anarchy thing, 100%. Like literally, I'm gonna run it like a ship. Like I'm the captain. I had a thought about this actually in the shower this morning. Like, how would I live in a post-apocalyptic society if I were in charge? It'd be captain's roles. I would be the captain. There'd be a first mate, and then so on and so forth.
Okay.
And then no officers are present. It would be the most senior crewman would be the one in charge, and that's exactly how I'd run this.
There you go.
And definitely anarchy. We'd be sneaking into the towns, right through the big,
yeah.
the big urban, and we'd have to have disguises. The only time that I wouldn't allow these people to not, or to, I would not allow them to be naked. Let me restructure everything.
What?
They're
What?
naked when I tell them to be naked,
Yeah.
which is only on like Saturdays.
Sure.
Saturday's naked day. Everybody's naked on Saturday.
Okay.
Except the children. Except the children. We don't. No. We keep the kids locked away.
They're
in a
watching
separate
cartoons.
catacomb
Yeah.
forever. Like, there's a teacher. They're in constant school.
On
Right.
Saturdays, they
No,
go.
no. They don't get to see their parents ever. The second the second they say their first words and can walk,
Yeah.
they're in school until they're like
Jesus.
fucking 17, 18 and can like more or less function as an adult.
Oh.
And then they get brought back and
Then
they're given a job.
A shovel. Yeah.
Literally a shovel. Dig. Dig. Saturdays is naked days. You need to dig. Fucking. And then when they go into the towns for raiding,
Yeah.
because we need supplies,
Yeah.
that's what we do. We steal shit. We kleptomaniacs. They're given disguises so they're not naked. Like if I send them on a Saturday.
But like
Saturday is the only naked day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Everybody's
use
naked on
that to your advantage too. Like urban centers, they'd be all dirty because they've been working in the tunnels.
Mm.
They just look like a crazy homeless person. They blend right in. You know?
Yeah, true. Saturdays is raiding party days, and we celebrate by being naked. There we go. That's the one.
Came full circle.
That's the one.
Jesus.
That's the cult.
Yeah.
And I'll have to weave religion in there. I won't be like I'm a prophet or anything. I
Yeah.
will make a religion up.
Oh, okay.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Like it's not anything y'all have seen. I'll just sit down one day, acid trip, and be like,
Hot potato.
"This
hot
is our
potato.
new god." Yeah, literally, the potato god is underground, like we need to be. They're also naked on Saturdays.
Saturdays are for peeling. Hence why you can't have clothes.
No clothes on Saturday. You peel your body, you peel your soul, all the dirt and impurities. Easy, dude. Running a cult, easy peasy. Fucking what?
Just need some land to get a commune.
No, we don't.
Or just move into the forest.
It's
Fucking-
it's a 2-story in a suburb of fucking Oregon. And then there's like, why are there all these people coming? They won't even know. Like there'll be a bunch of regular people coming in.
yeah.
Never coming out
Oh my god.
because we're underground.
Have
We're
you
in the
seen?
tunnels.
Have you seen that lady on TikTok that's making like a fucking tunnel system under her house?
No, that's wild as hell.
She
What?
wants to build a castle, I guess,
Ooh.
and she's harvesting the rocks from underneath her house. She's like a geologist or something,
Okay.
so she knows a little bit about under the ground.
Does she know anything about structural integrity? And
Oh
how-
yeah, no,
Okay.
it's like legit mining tunnels.
Oh, okay.
This is just her hobby. I'm tunneling. It's
How-
wild.
How cool would it be though? I've always wanted tunnels.
Yeah.
I like tunnels.
No, I agree.
Little mole man.
Fucking,
You know.
I want to get a house on a mountain, and then I'm gonna fucking
Like a dwarf.
yeah,
Mhm.
on the top of a mountain. Nobody's gonna fuck with me. I'm just gonna dig tunnels, dude.
Tunnels can be scary though.
It can
Not
be
because it's dark. I'm talking like
collapsing.
collapsing, gas, bullshit,
Yeah.
that kind of shit. It's scary. We'd have canaries everywhere.
Fucking
Parakeets.
We have fans nowadays. We're okay.
Ventilation.
Yeah,
I am not an HVAC guy.
it doesn't matter.
This is my call. I'm not installing fucking fans.
No
Tunnels.
breathing holes. Yeah. No.
Breathing holes, just a fucking straw. Straight up. It's a metal straw that goes like 60 feet.
Yeah.
And you just walk up to it and go, and hope to God that there isn't some homeless bum taking a shit on the straw while you breathe in the air. Like, oh, that was a heroin needle. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Bring me back to the colony.
The hot potato clan.
The hot potato can.
Oh man, I don't know what I'd name mine. I'd attract people by like on
Giving
the
'em
weekends. We'd open it up to the public.
Oh,
You know?
shit. People
Yeah.
just visit and
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
people trip balls and paint shit. And like,
Yeah, like you can
Look.
become a permanent member of our society, but like one day you were just taking a trip, right? Like you're on vacation and like this looks like fun. Let's do that. You know? Fucking
this looks like fun.
all of a sudden no one sees you for 3 years. You've been in a fucking K-hole painting. For my profit.
Right. You're making like $5 per painting, but fucking whatever. You got 6,000 people doing it. Because who doesn't want to sit and just paint or color all day long?
Yeah.
Tripping on something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's our generation these days. Like you throw a rock at somebody and be like, hey, You do a little ketamine, and they'll be like, "Fuck yeah, I do a little ketamine." You know, like it's just that's there. It's what it is now. It's just how it be.
Yeah,
People do drugs now. Nobody just says no, Mrs. Reagan. You dumb piece of shit.
Just say no.
Just say no.
And before you say no, let me introduce you
Say
to every
yes.
fucking
No.
drug on the planet while you're in elementary school.
I did a project on crack cocaine in middle school. I thought it came from rocks. Literally the research I've done. And I knew what crack cocaine was prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that I had fucked up until during the presentation. I'm like, crack cocaine is mined from rocks. I'm like, wait a minute. No, it's not. But I had to go with it. So I'm like, they're rocks. So it's just
You can find a
out
crack,
of the earth.
a crack vein.
Crack rock.
Yeah.
Crack ore. Yeah.
Fucking imagine, dude. There's a salt vein right next to a crack vein. You don't want to mix that shit up.
You look them, they both taste the same. But one of them makes you go really fast. Yeah. You just amp the fuck up. Time to do some mining, brother. Ugh. Minecraft music playing at full speed. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh my god. That's fucking crazy.
That's crack cocaine, baby.
Dude, I want to say it was middle school or junior high.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the room, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a police officer come in." So we're doing our like drugs unit or whatever.
Okay.
Dude literally came in with like a brick of coke, fucking a baggie of weed, like all these
Oh, hell
fucking
yeah.
drugs, and then passed it around the room. And he's like, "Smell it, smell it." Like,
Taste it. Take a little hit. Fucking. You know. Here's my belt.
yeah, you know, feel it, touch it, smell it,
Lick it.
Become,
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
familiarize yourself with it so that you know to avoid this stuff in the future.
Here's a credit card. I want everyone to cut 3 perfect lines. Or you don't get to go home with an A.
And in the same day, then he brought out the beer goggles too, and he's like,
Oh,
"Put
fuck
these
yeah.
on and try and walk straight." And most of the kids just walked straight. It's like, "Oh, okay,
Easy.
I walk straight all the fucking time."
Right. You can do the same thing with driving. I did we did a thing in high school. One of my buddies was in the fucking. It wasn't called Dare. I don't remember what it was called.
The fucking Dare program.
No, I don't remember what it was called. It was more advanced. They would do like mock car crashes where they'd have a bunch of people pretend
Yeah.
to be dead and shit,
Yeah.
and a bunch of people acting. And that shit was like, ew, dude. Ew. But I don't remember what it was called. And this guy, a buddy of mine, was in this group, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing like beer goggles and driving on
Yeah.
like them big wheel scooters, and you got to drive with weaving out cones. You want to try it?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to try it." I fucking sat down. And I got in. And I hit the first cone. I'm like, "Fuck it," and I just kept going. Like I hit the first cone. I was dragging it with me, and I just went off course like 18 feet. And he's like, "You're done." I'm like, "Fuck no, I ain't done till I die."
Gonna have to catch me.
This is a good time. This is a good time.
Yeah.
Then I tried to do it without the beer goggles, and I'm bad at steering, so I hit the cones anyway. I'm like, oh well, there you go, null and void. This test means nothing. I'm just a shitty driver.
Jesus.
We had one buddy try it, and he did it
Yeah.
fucking perfectly both times. It's like, he's gonna be a fucking problem later in life, dude. He's gonna be a problem later in life. He's gonna be a menace
Yeah,
as an adult.
I don't necessarily agree with the beer goggles thing though. You like put them on and your vision's all fucked up, but it's like,
It's not the same.
even if I'm fucking like wasted, you know, like I've never had my vision turn into that shit.
Right,
Yeah,
like,
like-
no, your vision stays the same. It's your perception and your
Yeah.
fucking like actual physical being that's changed. The beer
Yeah.
goggles aren't really
No,
they're not it.
no,
They're not.
crappy representation.
No, you really want to do it? Put the beer goggles on and then fucking hold your breath for 3 minutes. There you go. That's how you. Because then if you're lightheaded,
Yeah,
you're pretty close. Yeah, you're pretty close. You can maintain a lightheaded state
yeah,
for a long period of time.
yeah.
That's what being drunk feels like. Kind of. That's probably the closest I could think of that you could get. Otherwise, they could just hand out beer to minors, make them
Okay.
drink first, and then go on the scooters.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
Feed them. IV drip. Fucking
Yeah.
alcohol in the bag,
Well, that's
baby.
like the European model, right?
Attach a
Like,
wine bag to a fucking IV.
some countries they
Right
let you
in the
start
arm.
drinking at like 16.
Right.
You know, like they don't fucking get you hammered the first night you drink, but they like slowly introduce it into your life.
Yeah, that's
you
not
know?
how America works.
We don't do it.
No,
you
we
turn
binge-
21 and you go fucking hard.
Shit, you turn 20, you turn 18, you fucking. I mean, I've had drinks before I was like 18.
Yeah.
I didn't drink I didn't get drunk until I was 18. You want to know what the first drink that I ever had was?
Yeah. Tell me.
Apart from like a sip of dad's beer, like the
Yeah.
legitimate drink that I had was fucking Jim Beam and Pepsi.
Oh fuck yeah.
Tastes like pool water. Fucking ew. It's in my buddy's basement. Stole
Yeah.
some of his dad's Jim Beam. It was a good time.
There
You
you
played
go.
Minecraft. We were fucked up. It's a good
Okay.
time. Well, we weren't fucked up. I was. No. It's a good time.
That's funny.
And then I go to school at Bemidji.
Yeah.
And my third time getting drunk, I got like severe alcohol poisoning. And like
Oh my
like
God.
almost died. I mean, like I probably should have gone to the hospital to get my stomach pumped, but I'm a fucking champ. I'm built different. I power through that shit. Easy peasy. I had the shakes. And I was
Oh
puking,
wow.
and I was like,
Yeah.
it is bad. Good time.
Fucking. My first like drink was. I think we went to this drive-in movie theater that's somewhere in Minnesota, and they had Boone's Farm like wine coolers kind of deal.
Okay.
Like it was full bottles of wine, but it was a wine cooler,
Yeah.
and the parents shared with me, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." I was a goody two shoes. I didn't drink at all. And
Wait,
then
what's the? Never mind.
I started drinking, and I started like, I didn't get fucked up, but I definitely felt it, and I was giggly and having a good time, and I felt warm, and I was just like, this is amazing. Wow. Yeah. When I move my head really fast, it feels weird. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah. That was my first drinking experience.
There you go.
My parents were never really big drinkers.
Mm.
They let my cousins drink underage. Like, they made up daiquiris and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were, like, hanging out for a while.
Right.
They never did that with
They
us.
could keep an eye open.
Me and my brother, they never did that.
No,
I've
what?
never even had a drink with my parents.
Hmm.
They've bought me drinks at, like, breweries and shit. But they've never, like, sat down and had a drink with me.
Hmm.
Never.
Fucking, the hell was I gonna say? I'm a bad influence on my family.
Okay.
Like a bad influence. I turned 21. I had been drinking prior to me turning 21, like a
Yeah.
lot. But I turned 21 and all bets were off. I was drinking all the time, constantly.
Mhm.
My dad used to be an alcoholic. He had stopped drinking. He'd buy a 6-pack of beer and sit on it for 8 months. You know, like have one occasionally. My mom would never drink.
Yeah.
Ever. I turned 21 the summer I turned 21. I got everybody in the fucking household drinking every single day since I turned 21. Like, my dad is still good on him. He's got fucking willpower, is not an alcoholic. And,
Yeah.
you know, he fucking...
He figured out a healthier relationship.
No, yeah, he's like, he has a couple, you know, like a drink every now and then.
Yeah.
Now, you know, like if everybody else is drinking and he doesn't drive, yeah, he'll have a beer or something, you know, or he'll have a cocktail or something. My mom, when I'm home, we drinking. Like she'll have some wine, she'll have some hard stuff. My little brother too, he's 21 now, and he's drinking constantly, but he's still in the phase of trying things out.
Yeah.
So he'll buy bottles of just the weirdest shit. Like by the time I was 21, I already knew what I liked.
Yeah.
So like, because I had experimented so much
Mhm.
before 21, I was able to know. I knew exactly what I liked and didn't like.
Okay.
Sometimes I get surprised. Like there's some beers out there that are like, shit,
Wow.
you know.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I know what I like. My little brother's in the trial phase. He bought a bottle of gin. He's never had gin. I had gin one time, and I was like, it's fucking very piney. You have to do it right.
Gin.
Gin
do.
is good.
I do like me some gin.
I would never use gin to get like fucked up, but if I was like
yeah.
having just like a social drink,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, no, I'd drink some gin. Fuck yeah, why not?
Gin and tonics are fucking
No, for
delicious,
sure.
dude.
Gin and tonics are great. Gin and fucking club soda.
Oh yeah.
Gin and diet club soda. I don't know who the fuck. It's real. Diet club soda is a thing. I've seen it with my eyeballs. I drank it. It's real. Fuck you if you say I was. It can't be diet because it's already fucking just water with carbonate. No! Diet club soda is fucking real. It exists. I've seen it. Bitch. I've had it in my body.
We struck a fucking passionate place for John right there.
It's when people call me a liar when I'm telling the truth. I fucking hate it. When they call me a liar when I'm being a liar, I'll, yeah, sure, whatever. Move on. But if I'm telling the truth, I will fight tooth and nail. I'm fucking telling the truth. Diet Club soda. I had it in my body. Would I lie to you people?
No.
Probably.
Oh, really?
Would I lie? Would I lie about this? Yeah. No.
I think I mentioned one neighbor that we just mooched off of in the past. Parents were fucking loaded until they wasted it all at the fucking casino. But we,
a good time.
We went over there, ate food and drank soda and whatnot. One time we were over there, and the dude was like, "Hey, they have beers. Do you guys want to try a beer?" And we were like, "Oh, okay. Oh my god." We were like fucking 13, 12,
right,
13.
Yeah, time to have a beer,
Yeah. They're like, "Oh my god, let's try it." And they fucking cracked open a Corona. Yeah. And he took a sip. He's like, "Oh, it's terrible." And then
Corona.
he was like, "You guys want to try it? You gotta try it." My brother tried it. He drank it. He's like, "This is bad." And I was a pussy little shit. I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not drinking that. That's not good for me. I can't do that." Like I didn't rat my brother out or anything. Yeah. Fucking, I clearly remember like him drinking, the other guy drinking, and like the other friends we had over, they all took a sip, but I was like, "No, I'm abstaining."
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I didn't drink it all. And then we brought the beer bottle out into the fucking farm field and fucking broke it with rocks. Hide the evidence! It was exactly the thought process. Don't put it in recycling with all the other beer bottles. Fucking, we need to bury this shit.
Hide it.
Burying it's not good enough. Break it. So it's
Bring it. Burn it. Hide it. Melt it into sand. They can't tell the sand apart from the glass. Hide the evidence.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. And then when I turned 21, I spent like $150 on alcohol. I came home with a fucking like
I need to do a little research.
a Xerox box just filled with different bottles of stuff. And then I remember one night, it was probably within the first week or two of starting to drink at all. I wasn't tired. So I went downstairs and pulled up my laptop and was playing some games with some friends and whatnot. And I grabbed the bottle of Mad Dog 2020.
Oh shit! My dad used to drink that shit religiously in his army times. Yeah.
I had a bottle. It was.
Can I Google this? Yeah. Or is that gonna get you flagged?
No, you can do that.
What if I clicked on that?
I don't care.
Okay.
We're looking up the laws. But anyway, I ended up polishing off like 3/4 of the bottle of Mad Dog 2020. I just fucking drank it. I got fucked the hell up for like the first time that
I can tell this story.
Okay. Gotten like really fucking drunk. And I was gaming with my boys, but I was fucking getting sloshed at the same time.
I got some stories about that too.
Fucking falling asleep while I'm gaming. Oh shit! Like going back upstairs was a trip and a half. Like it was a wild night, dude.
Gaming
for the first time.
Gaming when you're drunk is a whole other thing.
Oh yeah.
Like when I would get blackout drunk at Bemidji, I don't get blackout drunk anymore. That's not a thing I do. But when I was at Bemidji, I used to. It's like every weekend get blackout drunk because binge drinking and you're new to it, so that's what you do. I would play Black Ops 3 blackout drunk. I'd be like laying on the floor and be like, the whole nother vibe. That fucking pussy, you know. What else I was gonna say? Oh, me and my boys were really into Rainbow Six Siege on PlayStation. We play ranked. And this was we only did it like hardcore for 2 years. I guess this past season we've been playing some ranked, but we treat it like casual. We do kind of just fuck around. But when we were really into ranked and like really trying to compete, I got up to like gold 1 or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, just kind of flex a little bit, even though everybody who's played the game has been plat 3. Never mind. Anyway, this is my second season playing ranked, and what I had found over my first season, usually I wouldn't touch any alcohol. None. While I was playing that game, because I needed to focus. You know what I found out? If I'm maintaining like a low buzz, I perform like a motherfucker in video games. Like I am top tier. I had a thought
a little
in my
bit
head.
bolder.
Yeah, I had a thought in my head. And successful at it too, because I'm still sober enough to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
If I had joined our esports team here on Mankato, I would have a flask on me at all times. Just so I can maintain that low buzz.
Tampon soaked in fucking
For real.
grain alcohol
For real,
in
yeah.
your pooper.
I would make sure that I could compete and have an edge over the rest of the players. It's a performance enhancing drug. It's like, yes, but also no. It's in small doses, you know.
Maybe.
Inhibition's gone. I'm not overthinking anything. I'm just like, fuck it. I need to do this.
Yeah.
Do it. That's why drunk drivers can get home sometimes.
We're
Without killing anyone when they drive.
That.
Are we sure about that?
You're rolling the dice every time.
I'm a gambler. Casinos are fun. Anyways, I had to look up what the fucking statute of limitations was for buying alcohol for minors in the state of Minnesota, and it's 2 years. So I can tell the story legally.
Okay.
And not get in trouble.
Sure. All right.
When I turned 21, which was 3 years ago, so I passed the statute of limitations. So suck my dick. When I was turned 21, my little brother was like, hey, will you start buying me alcohol?
Yeah.
And I ambiguously, is that the right word? I don't know if it's the right. I said yes. I said, yeah, definitely. Buy him alcohol. Bought him some alcohol. I was with him the first time, I think, in my head. No, it can't be. Wait, back up a little bit. I bought my little brother some. What was the first thing I got him? He's 21 now. He can buy his own shit. I'm 23. It's just 3 years. Yeah. Yes! That's it right there. Fucking, we found the Diet Club soda. We found it. We fucking found it. It's right there. It's right. You can't see it, people. But Canada Dry Diet Tonic Water is fucking. Google it.
Yeah.
Google Diet Club soda. Click images is like the 5th one. It's there. Anyway, bought my little brother some. I think he asked for rum. Was the first thing he ever asked me for, because I'm big in rum and cokes. Yeah, that's my drink of choice. That's my cocktail of choice. Rum and coke. Rum and coke. He's like, "Can you give me some rum?" I'm like, crack my knuckles. How fucked up do you want to get? Because I got a tier list of rums for how fucked up I want to get. Yeah. Right. Kraken 94 proof is number 1. Yeah. Then it's Sailor Jerry's, because that's 92 proof. Mm-hmm. And then it's Kraken, the 84 proof stuff. Or the 86. I don't remember exactly what it is. And then it goes to like Admiral Nelson, which is just like the cheaper version of Captain Morgan. It's exactly the same. It tastes exactly the same. I've had both. It's just like half the price. So fucking, yeah, of course I'm going to buy Admiral Nelson instead of Captain Morgan. Besides, Admirals are better than Nelson. Then is it 84 or is it 86? Because they make a lower proof.
They have a 70 proof.
No, well, but that's the dark label. Just type in Kraken proofs.
Okay. Anyway, keep telling your story.
So that's my tier list, and he's like, "Well, I don't know. I don't want you to spend too much money on me. What about some Admiral Nelson?" I think it was the first one I got, or maybe he said Captain Morgan by name. I don't remember. Yeah. Got him some. And I had to make him the drink. I poured it like I always pour it, which is 2/3 Coke, one third rum. No matter the size of the container, that's the proper mixture. Half and half's are fun, like, but you got to be able to handle it. This motherfucker, this is his first time. Wait, what? Canned cocktails?
They had that at the liquor
Oh,
store.
I didn't fucking see them.
Yeah, they're all over the place now.
I might have to go back. Yeah, I made him a drink. I can't say that any of this was his first drink, but it's a fond memory of mine, making him a rum and coke. And then my older brother, I had asked him one time I was drinking rum and coke. So I'm like, "You want a rum and coke?" He's like, "Sure." I'm like, "Can I make it for you?" He's like, "Yes." And I made that shit. I love making people drinks because I know what I like, and what I like is usually on the milder side of things. Some people find it strong, some people find it weak, but everybody I've made a drink for has said, "No, I'll drink it. That's good. No, I like it." They say that, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like mediocre.
You're,
I'm there.
yeah.
I'm like right in the
Yeah.
middle of the spectrum. My cocktail making ability is good enough for everybody.
Yeah.
So you should let me make you a drink.
I will drink it. I don't care what you make me. For sure.
Piss. Piss.
Is there liquor in
And
it?
beer. Piss and beer. Is there liquor in it? Is there piss in it? What did you find? We're on the Kraken website. Kraken
Yeah,
is the
I-
best.
I
love
did not
Kraken.
find anything. It just shows.
Yeah, Kraken gives me some pretty awful hangovers, but Sailor Jerry's, which is only 92 proof and not 94 proof like Kraken, Sailor Jerry's gives me worse hangovers for some reason. I don't know if it's the ingredients, but Kraken is my fucking go-to rum of choice.
My go-to drink
Kraken
if
Cokes,
I'm
baby.
drinking something that like I'm gonna enjoy. I love myself some kind of whiskey on the rocks. Just that's the way I usually swing. I let the ice melt a little bit, tames the flavor down. Delicious. One of the ones that is my favorite is the Red Label, Johnny Walker Red. That stuff's pretty good. If you've never had it,
It's
I do
Irish,
recommend
isn't it? Irish whiskey?
Johnny Walker?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
That's part of the
It's
Four
a
Horsemen. Johnny Walker, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and
That's a yeah.
Jameson, I think is what it's called.
Well,
I don't know where your cookie X, where's the
oh,
X?
it's behind the fuck. Here, hand me the mouth.
No.
Okay, you got it.
Keep telling your story.
Yeah, no, that's my go-to beverage. Get some ice, get some whiskey. It's all good. But Red Label's good. Otherwise, Old Crow. If you've never had it, it's like the bottom of the barrel, cheap shit, but it's fucking delicious. It's a good ass time. 47 alcohol by
That's
volume.
94 again. I know they make one that isn't 94. Give me a sec.
I don't know. I've had their like special one, their reserved one.
Oh, have you had their gold?
I don't think I've had their gold.
I tried their gold.
Yeah.
Their black's better.
Yeah.
The gold is okay. Oh, they don't even have a proof on this side of the bottle. Oh, no, there it is. 35.
Oh, okay. So
So that's a 70 proof. They're gold. No, but they make a black that isn't 94. I don't know, it's a 94. I know they do.
Yeah.
I've had it.
okay. I
like-
mean, I'm not arguing with
I think
you.
it's 86. Why isn't it on here, though?
Could be discontinued or something. I don't know. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah. Then the same night that I decided to drink like the fucking Mad Dog 2020, I went down later that week. Kind of did the same thing, but I did it with SoCo, Southern Comfort. I made myself a soda and Southern Comfort like
I
3-4
love
times,
SoCo. SoCo and
got
Sevens.
messed up. Yeah. Well, and then this was like my 22nd birthday. I went to a comedy club, and while I was there, I got a bottle of wine just to drink. It was awful. It was god awful. The person that I went with also like didn't like the wine at all, so I ended up having to drink it because I was like, it's tolerable. I'll drink it. But it wasn't great. We didn't like it at all. But at the time, we didn't know that you could have brought your bottle of wine home, just throw it in the trunk and drive home or whatever, right? I convinced myself that it's like drinking, like having an open bottle is like way bad. We can't have this. I gotta finish this bottle of wine at the show. So I killed the whole bottle while I was there. And then when I went home, I wasn't feeling it yet.
Found it.
Oh, okay.
They
so
make an
this-
80.
Okay, cool.
Phew. Took some fucking digging. Jesus,
Yeah,
Kraken makes
yeah.
an 80 and a 94. God
But
damn,
anyway.
that was rough.
I finished the entire bottle because I was like, I can't bring this home. I have to finish it. And again, the person that I was there with didn't like it at all, so I drank the entire fucking bottle of wine. And went home,
God.
and I wasn't feeling it yet. So I cracked a beer, and I started drinking the beer and like got halfway through it, and then fucking just vomited. Went to the bathroom straight, just fucking vomited everywhere. It was bad. Like,
I just like
Yeah.
getting wine drunk. It's a fucking bad time. It's stupid. It's dumb. It sucks nards. I hate it. No, wine drunk's bad.
I disagree. Sometimes wine drunk's okay. You gotta pace yourself to get wine drunk. That's the one thing that I like about it. It's like it takes a larger volume of liquid to get you to go where you want to.
Do you think
So-
there's a difference between getting a red wine drunk and white wine drunk?
I mean, if they're the same proof, I don't think they're gonna be much different. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there is. Because, like, all the different rums I've had different hangovers for each. Like, Admiral Nelson and Captain Morgan are the same rum. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Shut up, stupid. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me.
Yeah. We're just recounting drinking stories. It's alright.
Oh, and then Bacardi. My tier list of rums is like, if you're really hard up on cash, get Bacardi.
Yeah.
Actually, not true, because Admiral Nelson's still cheaper than Bacardi. Fuck Bacardi. I don't like Bacardi as a rum. The white or the gold. I don't like it.
Oh man. And there was another time we were having like a party. I don't know if it was for my birthday or not. It might have been. But I had a bunch of people over and I had already been drinking. And then I decided that I was gonna pour myself another drink, but we ran out of the mixer that I wanted, so I just poured straight like flavored vodka in a cup. I filled it to like the 3/4 line, just straight vodka, and then like drank it, blacked out. Fucking it was bad. They brought me upstairs. They're like, "You did too much. Go to bed. Go upstairs." And then they went downstairs, and then I snuck out of bed. I was like, "I'm not done yet.
I'm still drinking.
I'm not done seeing my friends."
You sleepwalk, but instead of doing normal sleepwalking activities, you just get hammered.
Oh,
You just wake up with a
no.
hangover all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I kept ending up downstairs, just like they
Drinking.
couldn't keep me in bed. No, I wasn't drinking. I was just like, it's a game now. You can't put me to
Can't
bed.
stop me, bitch. No.
You're not my mom.
We have a buddy who, at the time, I mean, there was some like depressing moments going on in life.
Yeah.
But he'd get drunk and he'd try to drive.
Oh Jesus.
And I remember a couple of times having to stop him. Usually I was sober when we'd party in high school. Since high school, I always find a way to get somebody else to be the sober cat. Like, I will not. Like, I like being drunk. One of the drunk ones is much more entertaining than being sober. I hate being sober at a party where everybody's drinking. Anyway, I was sober and he was not, and he was trying to drive, and he grabbed his keys and like, "I'm going." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm fucking going." He runs. And I chase after him. He's a little faster than me at that moment. And he manages to hop over the snowbank, fucking open the door to his vehicle,
Yeah.
and he gets his arm on the steering wheel. And I fucking run up, and I like double donkey kick the fucking door shut on his arm. And he's like,
Oh my god.
fucker didn't drive that night. Keys got shut into his truck. Motherfucker went driving. Mission accomplished,
Jesus
baby.
Christ.
Nah, he was in a way though, so it's like, I need to stop this guy.
Yeah.
This is the fastest way I could do it.
Luckily, I've never had to deal with that scenario.
It's fucking wild. You get
Yeah.
some depressed people drinking alcohol is not a fun time, huh?
Oh yeah.
Or it can be. If everybody's crying and then they realize that they have deeper feelings and start sucking each other off.
This might be a wet dream you had. I don't think this is normal.
This ain't
thoughts.
real. You lying? Or am I?
Oh shit!
I am a pathological liar, though. Do you know that?
No. Are you lying?
My name isn't John.
Oh yeah.
It's the collector. And with that, folks, we have reached an hour and 14
We
minutes.
have. We did.
We have. So I think we should wrap it up. We got to get away.
Yep.
Dude, we gotta get the card. Fuck. English is hard. Don't ever speak it. That's on the wrong screen. Be careful with that screen.
Oh, it's fine.
It's on the correct screen now. Is that the one?
There we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us on Spotify at Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast, probably where we get the most viewers.
Yep,
listeners.
that's where we
You
upload to.
There's
So.
video shit for it there, which is
Yep.
fantastical. We're trying something new this episode. Hopefully it'll be a little louder. We noticed that we've had some audio problems in the past. Hopefully you can hear us.
We moved the mic a little closer. Our last episode, we watched it, and it was kind of quiet.
Yeah, we usually keep it off camera, so it's that way. But yeah, we'll try it and see how it turns out. We're still figuring this out. We're on our 10th episode. Still figuring it out. You know, the podcast situation's a little harder than it may seem on the internet.
You know, we're still playing with things. Oh shit!
You know, that's how people talk in northern Minnesota, like unironically.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's fucking wild.
Yep, been there, done that, heard that shit.
A.
I haven't heard the A, but I definitely heard the strong fucking
O's,
laying it in.
Yeah, the O's and the A's and the fucking I's and the U's and the E's and the sometimes Y's.
We can pick out a Minnesotan,
A.
no problem.
A.
Fucking the latest season of The Bachelor. The only reason
There's a guy in Minnesota.
There's a guy from Minnesota or a girl from Minnesota.
Oh, she's got a voice on her.
You hear her talk, and you're
betcha.
like, oh yeah, that one's
one
from
there. Oh,
that one's from fucking soda right there.
Soda. Which is ironic because we don't call our pop soda, we call it pop.
Yeah, because
Pop.
we'd get confused.
Yeah. Also, fuck the rest of the country. You guys are wrong.
When you open a fucking can, it doesn't go soda.
Nope, it goes pop. Same with Duck Duck Grey Duck. I don't know if you ever see it.
Yeah.
Here's my argument with Duck Duck Grey Duck. Maybe this is a conspiracy for another podcast, but hear me out. The rest of the nation, literally all the other 50 states, 49 states. How many states are there? 50? Yeah. 49 states. They all play Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
My problem with Duck Duck Goose is as follows. In the action of the game, you sit in a circle and one person taps heads. Because that person needs to decide who's the outlier, the goose or the gray duck. My argument with this is, if they were a goose, you would know immediately who the fuck was going to be doing the chasing, because they're a goose and not a duck. You ever see a goose compared to a duck? Vastly fucking different, okay? You would know. It'd be the first person that you picked your head. You're like, that's a goose, because you can like look and see the difference.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't have to choose, I think this one might be a goose. No. That's a goose.
As a goose.
And then you run. You just be like, goose, and then run. And people be like, am I the goose? You know?
Yeah.
You can tell the difference between a goose and a duck easy. Now, a duck versus a gray duck. Color is a little more vague. They're the same shape, same size.
Yep.
That's why you have to pick. You're like, I think this one's grayer than the rest that are brown or something, you know?
Yeah, sure.
That's the gray duck. They're all ducks. So you have to make a decision between all of them which one's the gray one.
Yeah.
But a goose is not a duck.
Yeah.
And you can tell right away the difference. That's my logic.
I don't remember where it originated, but I do remember it was like came from like Norway or some shit. Like,
do they call it Duck Duck Grey Duck there?
Yeah, the translation is Duck Duck Grey Duck, and then we're the only ones that stuck to it.
I didn't know that. Also, Minnesota is predominantly Norwegian in population. Either Norwegian or Somali, depending where you live.
We have Germanic people here too.
Like, a little bit, but it's mostly Norwegian. That's why we celebrate Lefse and a bunch of other shit.
We celebrate Lefse.
Lefse.
Lefse is a food.
It's a food, yeah. And fucking, what's the other one that's like fish? Lutefisk.
Yeah, Lutefisk.
Norwegian churches and stuff.
Scandinavian
I myself am like a quarter Norwegian. Yeah.
See? It originated in Sweden,
The game.
It's a Scandinavian game, and they say gray duck
instead of goose.
Yeah.
So we're right, and you other 49 motherfuckers are wrong as hell. You're just wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're not right at all. You fucking took a game and changed it because y'all don't have multiple species of duck in your fucking state because y'all fucking suck and overhunt and don't know how to conserve fucking anything. And you just got geese.
Christ.
Lots of radical terrorist Canadian geese. Fuck. You're fucking wrong. I'll have to bring that up to all my southern buddies online.
We struck a nerve here.
Dude. I've been arguing fucking goose and gray duck for a while now.
Yeah, John's in a fighting mood right now.
Find us at youtube.com at Counterfeit Intelligence, capital C, capital I, no, there is a space.
There is a space.
Use grammar, people.
My God.
Twitter/X. Counterfeit Intelligence. Same as the YouTube. Or our handle, Twitter, bullshit. CI Pod Official. Put capitals where you want.
But mostly on the
C, the I, the P, and the O.
On Facebook, we're Counterfeit Intelligence, just like YouTube and Twitter. There's a space, and there's a capital C and a capital I.
Proper grammar.
Instagram, we said fuck grammar.
We are the Counter Intel Podcast, all lowercase, no spaces.
Not all. TikTok, we're Counterfeit Intelligence. I think we've made a total of 2 posts, y'all.
No spaces, no capitals. We made 2 posts. Motherfuckers be watching them posts. One of them's funny. What's the other one? Oh, yeah. 2 of them are funny. Because we're funny. We're funny guys. You should watch us and laugh when you do. Because we're funny. Fuck you.
We're going to try and post more regularly when it comes to social media and stuff. We're working on that right now.
That's my
trying
job.
to figure out a schedule.
And I suck at it.
Yeah, either he's going to figure the fuck out or I'm going to take over. We're going to figure it out.
No, I need to participate. This is a Habs thing. I just gotta. I have alarms set, and I just don't do them. Honestly, I didn't post these last ones because we didn't have episodes.
You can schedule them too.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it set for Wednesdays and Sundays.
Okay.
But we didn't have any fucking.
It's true. We haven't posted.
We didn't post any videos.
2 weeks.
Like I wasn't sure if we'd be filming today. Honestly, I had no idea if we were going to. We did.
Yeah. No, we're gonna try to from here on out.
And next week we'll have one out.
Next week we'll do one.
That's our Christmas one because we're going on winter break, and then you won't hear from us for several weeks.
Yeah, the most you'll get from us is like social media stuff.
At most.
Yeah. We won't be physically in the same region, so it's just not going to work out.
I mean, we could do a Zoom recording. We did talk about that.
We could try it. Maybe do one during the middle of the month or whatever.
Try to get Nam in.
Do a Christmas holiday get together
with Nam,
with all the guys. Yeah, I could try that.
Oh yeah, true. All the guys, all
potentially.
Yeah,
fucking sausage fest.
I don't know. Brett's a pussy.
True.
We could talk shit about him because he was tired and didn't want to be our first guest.
Yep. We tried to give him the honors, and he said no. Plus, he doesn't watch our shit anyway.
No, so we could talk.
The only time he watches it is if I make him watch it. So.
He looks like he likes his hair pulled when he's getting fucked in the ass because he's gay.
Well, on that note,
are you into pegging, Skyler? We are going to end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. How do I do it? Do I push that button, the red one?
Yeah, the big red one with the square.
Are we sure we're not launching the nukes? Everyone take cover!
Hey, John, what are you thinking about?
Fucking dumb shit, probably.